Can AI create a blackwater aquarium? Today, we're putting that to the test. Now imagine combining the power of artificial intelligence with the natural beauty of building aquariums. But could it work? Well, we're about to find out. But there's a twist. I'm only going to be using items I already have in this fish ring, so stick around to see if AI can really deliver and catch that final cinematic reveal at the end. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. Hey everyone, it's James here. We live in a world where technology controls nearly every aspect of our lives, from self-driving cars to AI writing scripts. AI is everywhere. So the challenge is, can I build a stunning blackwater aquarium? Well, let's find out. Step 1. Let's boot up an AI. I'm using ChatGPT today to generate an aquarium layout. I've kept the request pretty simple to let the AI take over the design process. Now, here's the result. Pretty cool, right? We've got a layout filled with plants, wood and pebbles. But, of course, I may need to tweak a few things to fit what I have. Now, the interesting bit. We're recreating this design from scratch, and at the end I'll show you how adding botanicals can take this setup to the next level, so let's jump into the build. First up, we've got the tank. It's an old one that used to house guppies, but now it's empty and ready to be transformed. According to the AI, we need black soil with pebbles, which I'm lucky to already have in the aquarium. I'll lay down the soil and scatter the pebbles just like in the design. I'm going to take the stone out of the setup since I can use it for future projects, and while we're at it we might as well give the tank and filter a good clean to get rid of any stains. Next up, it's time for some wood. Now I've got a few pieces of spider wood here that will give that perfect submerged and surface look, so we want the wood to come out of the aquarium as well as in, like in the picture. I'm going to rearrange it and hopefully it'll match the AI sort of image that we want. At this point, arranging the wood is a bit of a trial and error. Since I'm working with pieces that aren't identical to the AI's design, I'm selecting the closest matches. Luckily though, I have plenty to choose from, so we can try out different combinations until it looks just right. Now with the stones, I'm going to be using river stones that I have. I've got a ton of these kicking around and they're going to add depth and focal points around the tank to create that natural riverbank feel. I'll be honest, I was a bit unsure about adding so many river stones at first, but the amount shown in the AI image wasn't too overwhelming, so I decided to follow its suggestion, and it actually turned out looking pretty decent. Following the computer's suggestion, we're adding a few handfuls of small stones to enhance the overall riverbed look. Typically, I prefer using a mix of peat moss topped with sand for my aquariums, but this time I wanted to stay true to the design created for me and trust the process. So, moving on to the plants, the AI has suggested cryptocoraine and java fern, which are perfect choices for a blackwater aquarium. And for floating plants, I'll be adding some hornwort. While I add these plants, if you are enjoying this video into AI powered aquascaping, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more builds and tips in the future. And also, let me know in the comments, would you trust AI to design your aquarium? Alright, back to the design. As the AI suggested, we're going to place most of the plants around the back of the tank. This will create that natural river vibe and provide hiding spots for any animals I plan to add. I added some hornwort to the setup since it was the closest plant I had on hand to match the image. I have plenty of it, so it's perfect for filling out the aquarium. Plus, hornwort grows rapidly, so it'll fill in the spaces quickly and really bring the tank to life. Also, threw in some java moss, not only because it enhances the natural look, but because I have an absolute ton of it at the moment. Before we call it finished, let's add the most important element, the water. Instead of pouring it straight in, I'm using a DIY diffuser to avoid disturbing the substrate. It was super easy to make. I just punched some holes in the bottom of a fizzy drinks bottle. It's cheap, does the job, and I'm recycling in the process, so it's a win-win. And finally, anyone who knows me knows I can't set up an aquarium without adding some botanicals. For this setup, I chose small nano botanicals like Indian almond leaves and alder cones. Not only do they benefit the environment, but they'll also release tannins to give the water that beautiful brown tint. As an extra touch, I brewed some tannin tea by boiling crushed botanicals in a tea bag. Perfect. Lastly, I added some Dechlorinator to make the water safe. Since the tank had been running before, the substrate is already rich with beneficial bacteria. Combined with the botanicals, this will give the aquarium a great head start on the nitrogen cycle. There you have it, an AI designed blackwater aquarium brought to life. But does it pass the test? I'll leave it up to you to decide. Let me know in the comments below if you think it's a pass or a fail. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button to help share it with more viewers. If you're interested in more builds, be sure to check out some of my favourites linked at the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe for more blackwater aquarium content in the future, and I'll see you in the next one.